In a world that seems to be going at a snail's pace, get ready to go fast with your favorite high-velocity rodent once again, in a brand new game that dares to ask the question, what if Sonic was in Breath of the Wild? Like officially, not just in your fanfictions. Sonic Frontiers. Discover a new title attempting to bring a renaissance to the Sonic games as you lace up the red shoes of the titular hog, this time in a vast open world that makes no illusions that it's taking cues from Zelda, featuring relatively generic open biomes, detached instance thingies, huge robotic monstrosities to fight, this straight-up night bad guy animation, random mini-boss battles, and picking up a million annoying tiny googlets in a game that surprisingly feels more natural as an open world than you would have expected it to. But Sonic still controls like a drunk driver steering with his teeth. You know, nothing really immerses you into the Sonic experience like boosting yourself off a cliff at 2,000 miles per hour. Spin through the revamped game loop of Frontiers, where you'll run around different arenas covered in Hot Wheels stunt ramps, tasked to collect as many shiny things you can get your little chili dog covered fingers on. Then realize that all the shiny things actually have a purpose, as you're gated from progressing if you don't collect a certain amount of gear, memories, and keys, forcing you to do random obstacle courses and mini games just so you can find the next objective and still not have enough of the thing you need, as you give up and fish for the rest, because for some reason the game lets you do that. I'm even starting to warm up to Big the Cat a little bit. I think it's mostly because he's not talking. Encounter a bevy of small and large enemies for you to junk along the way to the Chaos Emeralds, with mostly a single button, assuming you were able to navigate their gimmick and you haven't been bucked off to start the sequence over again, until you finally get to mash the attack button, like you're hanging up on the X you accidentally called. Then collect all the Chaos Emeralds and fight the Titans guarding the level, as you go fully Super Saiyan and have a crazy anime fight with a giant robot, until your rings run out and you have to spend 5 minutes running in a circle to get full before you try again. Then win and proceed to the next level, and your reward, having all your Chaos Emeralds blasted off so you can gather them all over again. In combat that can feel pretty satisfying, but that ultimately loses its novelty when you're stomping your millionth robot. You know, I like these guys a lot better when they bled adorable creatures. Experience the extremely somber narrative of Sonic Frontiers, as Sonic and friends are sucked into a portal to find that everyone besides Sonic has been trapped in a virtual world where their identities are torn apart and their memories are scattered to the winds. Then uncover the secrets behind your virtual prison that I guess was the site of some sort of mass extinction. And all the cute little Claypot guys are actually the memory ghosts of dead people, where you relive their last days on the planet and then they die in front of you a second time, in a strange pivot from the usual Robotnik trying to steal the emeralds and kill Sonic. Not that he isn't still trying to do that, but it kind of gets overshadowed by everyone talking about mortality all the time. No matter how fast you are on your heelys, you just can't seem to run away from your feelies. That, and it took me forever to find those little So lace up those running shoes and get ready to spill all your rings like pocket spaghetti, in a showing that takes the best things from the previous games and throws it into a sandbox with the keys in the ignition, giving you the new vision of Sonic that this franchise sorely needed, even though we're rating it on the extreme curve of being a Sonic game. And Sonic didn't even need to kiss a human this time. I mean, is it still bestiality if the hedgehog can speak English? What's the point of these new games if you're not giving us the answers we need, Sega? Starring Blue Balls of Fire, Amy Schumer, This Dude Nux, Miles High Club, Thick Wiley, The Ghost of Dreamcast Past, and Going Fast, enough to outrun a Nintendo lawsuit. Sonic, Hog of the Wild. You know, you can love or hate it, but I think we can all agree that the music in this slaps pretty hard. The fact that I'm this pumped about watching a bleached hedgehog smash this robot like a can of post-shotgun Natty Light is a testament. Tell us what you'd like to hear in my epic voice in the comments below. True or false? A heron's beak is longer than a curly whirly. This is heresy for the God Emperor. To give the Covenant back their bomb. Your day will come when the broccoli rebels. Why isn't this being settled with a card game?